tours only.
Hello. So, Mike's phone died. And we just found out that we are the last ones here, so
We got kicked out.
they're closing up, so we are leaving. I didn't want to leave y'all hanging. We're walking to the car now. But yeah, evidently there's a route there. We are the last ones. So we're gonna get in here where some light is and then talk a minute. Oh.
Felt like I slammed that door.
Well, you kind of did, son.
I'm not used to this car.
Oh.
Air conditioning.
Please, turn
I'll
on.
sit in the middle.
Wait a minute, I gotta
I am
get this thing plugged up.
glistening with sweat.
Sweaty. See, that's why I'm glad I didn't wear my hat. Because it would have been far worse. Now then, I'm gonna shut this door. But I'll turn.
I'm gonna let you hold this
some
because your
lights on.
arms are longer than mine.
Let me get some air rolling first.
Logan, your hat. Can't see your eyes.
Maybe.
No, I don't think so.
Hold on. I might be able to work something.
Here. Amateurs.
I need my, I missed my phone
Okay.
thing. We gotta wait till my phone turns on so we can actually get out of here. Get back to where we're staying. Do what? So unfortunately, I mean, if y'all noticed, my phone died right in the middle of me saying, hey, I'm getting a feeling.
And then we started seeing, as soon as it died, we started seeing them turn on all the lights, I guess, to make sure everybody was out. So it happened at a perfect time.
Yep. We had just walked into that room and I was starting to, like Leah had said, it was getting really, really heavy on that side. And just when we started to actually pick up some stuff, like she said, they turned the lights on. But, I mean, we've been on investigation. Well, I shudder to use the term investigation. We've been on tours like this before. And
It's really more so for the historical.
oh yeah, and the main reason we wanted to come is because, I mean, first of all, you know, it's a lighthouse.
The lighthouse, hello.
There are a lot of stories to it, and regardless of the number of people that are here, if there's some validity to these stories, regardless, Leah's going to be able to pick up on it. So I mainly wanted to get her in here to see what she could pick up on. Now, some of the things I didn't get to take her to one of the places I wanted us to go to, and that was down in the basement. I have some stories about down there, but I took her around the lighthouse. We went up in the lighthouse, and she's already picked up on a few things that I'm going to have to go home and do some research on, and some of the stuff I'll have to share with her later once I've got all my information together. Right now I can't really think of everything right off the top of my head. I've got everything back in our room. But, I mean, it was a really, really cool experience overall. Just being here during the day was cool.
I'd recommend it.
Oh, yeah. I would love the opportunity to actually be able to come here and investigate it alone. Highly unlikely that would ever happen, but...
Well, I think they do actual investigation tours in the winter months. I believe it seemed like it was December.
I saw the first one in October, which of course, you know, around Halloween and whatnot, everybody's going to want to come up here then. I know whenever I called the guy to reserve the tickets for tonight, he was like, people from around the world come to investigate our lighthouse.
And I believe it.
But it was just funny the way he said it. It's just like, people come around the world. It's like, I believe it. So, any opportunity we would get, we'd probably have a whole lot of people coming up here too. But, I'm not saying that you should ever take a tour like this, because this is a good scouting, a good training for the faceless kid back there in the back.
It's just a hat.
Just a hat. What is that? It's just a hat. I made a rhyme. But these are, I mean, tours like this are good, even if it's a location that you do have an opportunity to do an investigation on. Recommend taking a tour of it beforehand and getting, you know, first of all, the layout of the place, and go ahead and get your stories. I mean, unless you're like Leah and you don't want to hear the you know, you want to hear the historical side of it, but anything about as far as the hauntings go, you don't want to know about that. But go ahead and get your information together and do your research. That way, before you get to go to the location on an actual investigation, you're going to have a leg up and be ready for it. But I mean, all in all, tonight was fun. I wish it could have been longer.
Yeah.
Well, that's all I have.
Alrighty.
All right, guys. Logan, you have anything to say?
Say bye-bye. Nope.
Pretty much said it all.
Alright.
I mean, is there anything you want to throw in here? I mean, you're welcome to speak. Anything you want to say about tonight, or to anybody in a situation like yourself that's trying to learn?
If you're making comments, I can't see them, so sorry.
Yeah. Oh, I had it in my head. Oh, okay. So, I mean, this was like my first, I guess, training session, I guess you can call it. My first actual experience. I mean, it's not my first time that I had this feeling before, but, you know, it's my first real walkthrough and experience.
Didn't help you there, did it?
Nope.
Take care.
Well, my hair looks
Okay.
You may want to hold the phone. I'm going to pull it out of here.
I mean, when I first walked in, which I think Mike already told you about the guy in the blue suit.
Were you picking up on him as well?
I wasn't picking up on him, but I was picking up something out there. You know, where all the people
In the
were.
woods.
In the woods. And, I mean, you know, I didn't have any idea. Like my mom said, I was pretty open and everything. So all I did was just stare at the
Starting route
woods and
to 100 Front 9 Drive.
And didn't have any protection or anything. So, I mean, when it was getting closer to the end, you know, I started feeling more calm and everything, because just me getting used to, I mean, this feeling that I have.
Well, you even told me you got a lot better after the prayer.
Yeah, that was a big relief, because that was right after I was staring into the woods.
Yeah.
And then from there, if I had any trouble, I was either singing holy songs in my head, maybe even whispering some.
And there's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah,
I mean,
there's
that's
nothing wrong with that. I mean,
You gotta find what works for you.
yeah, I mean, do whatever you need to do. Just don't let it, you know, get control over you or take advantage.
Good advice.
Yeah, really good advice.
Also, if you didn't notice, I was holding no umbrella the whole entire tour.
We thought it was going to rain.
He was using it as a stress ball.
It
Who
was-
said?
It was my tool to stay more focused and closed. It helped me a lot.
Like I don't want to say a fidget thing, but I mean,
It was like a tool to help me.
something to hold on to focus on,
Yeah.
to take away that makes sense.
I mean, you know, with some people with abilities, you know, when they're trying to learn and everything, they'll have something that helps them out, like a main, I guess, tool, I guess you can call it, or you know what I mean.
I know what you mean.
Right.
All right.
But we brought it because
Yeah.
whenever we left the hotel, it was a torrential downpour in St. Augustine, Well, I mean, we're still in St. Augustine, but where we're staying at, we're 30 minutes away from the Lighthouse. And we left, it was just pouring down rain. And then we got down here and we haven't seen a lick. So.
Well, we appreciate you hanging with us. I'm going to go ahead and sign off for now. If you have any questions about anything, just contact us. Also, if we come across any other sites on our vacation journey here, then we'll definitely include you guys. So, we'll say good night for now. Good night.
Good night for now.
Good night. Sweet dreams.